Hello? Hello? You ready?
Let me talk to you.
Protect my energy, the vibes surrounding me, guarding my energy.
One, two. Guys, I'm so excited about today's video because I'm going to give you guys a bit of background about me and the reason why I came into creating a YouTube channel. So before I tell you guys that, let me give you a little bit of background about me. My name is Justine. I grew up in Australia. My parents are Ghanaian, but I grew up in Australia. I moved to Australia at the age of 9. I'm in my 30s, and I studied travel and tourism with a splash of business management back in college. I've always loved travel. It's just the adventure. I love exploration and meeting new people, learning different things, how certain things work, or how people, just anything that gives me adrenaline. I love getting adrenaline. So, yes, you get the picture, right? What else? That's my background. So, the reason for my YouTube channel, I would say, is for a future purpose, and that's mostly for a luxury travel brand I aim to set up. The goal here for the channel is basically take you guys along with me with things that I like to do in my everyday life, hoping that it keeps y'all entertained. And so when I finally do launch my luxury travel, y'all can put the two together. So as I said, moved to Australia, was 9 years old. That's home for me. So I am Australian Ghanaian. Don't ask me no questions. That's just how I pronounce it. I've been back to Ghana, but just one time. This was in 2015, so it's been 10 years ever since. The one time I went back to Ghana, I stayed in Ghana for about 6 months. What's the word? Learn and adapt. Don't get me wrong, I call myself a Western girl. I'm a city girl, I'm a suburban wife. That's it. That's good enough for me. But the 6 months I spent in Ghana trying to learn the culture, fit in. When I say as in the way they behave, that didn't work out. I didn't like it. I hated it with a passion. Don't get me wrong. It worked great for them, but for me, it was not my cup of tea. And let's leave it at that. So ever since then, I have not gone back to Ghana. My first world country lifestyle. There is no way that I would be able to survive and be myself. Let me tell you something. One thing I've learned since I went to Ghana and about my life, if I was to grow up in Ghana and not having the opportunity to grow up in Ghana, was that I think at a younger age, having grown up in a Western world, what I learned was to always self-express. That's me. I love expressing myself. I'm gonna tell it to you, okay, this is how I feel about this. I don't feel comfortable, or I'm cool with that. So I feel like if I had grown up in Ghana, that would not have been easy to express myself. The self-expression. I feel like I would have been limited or put in a box. Because I noticed that when I was in Ghana, there's a couple of things that a couple of family members were like, oh, we don't do things like that here, blah. And I'm just like, y'all serious? But again, this was back in 2015. And I'm sure, spoke my eye, and I'm sure Ghana has developed a lot since then. But at the same time, I'd much rather just stay away and not being able to express myself. I don't like it. So I had a hard time, I guess, in the 6 months being in Ghana because I had to pretend. And pretense is something I can never do. And because I feel a certain way about the way certain things were being done or handled or dealt with, I didn't agree with it, and it's an issue. So yes, that's why I stay away from Ghana. Y'all keep what y'all keep. I'm gonna keep what I keep. No hate, trust me. No hate, but it's just best if we just, it's not you, it's me. So that's my little background about how I feel about Ghana. Yes, that's how I feel. I'm not gonna go in depth in that. This is a personal thing to me. So most of my life has been in the Western world. Love it. Free speech, free will. One thing I hate is a judgy person, and I ain't about that. So that was in 2015, and then in 2018, 16, my bad, I came to America, and I've been in the trenches ever since. But I have plans of going back home, and when I say home, it's Australia. I'm just, I always say when I wake up from my slumber, I will go home. So I guess I'm still in my slumber. That's why I haven't left. When I compare life here and life back in Oz, back when I was in Oz, things were so much different. Things have changed over the past almost 10 years since I've been out. So I can't really guarantee that it's still the same. But I remember back in the days in Oz, we would get paid to stay in school by the government. Got a couple bands every 2 weeks towards education. I don't think they do that anymore. I would hate to be growing up in Oz right now because I don't know if they still do it. A lot has changed for sure, even though I haven't been there. Fun fact about me, I might listen, y'all. So, me and my best friends, we've been friends since we were 10 years old. I met one of them, M1, I met in primary school. M2, I met her at a homework club and she offered me noodles, homegirl knows. And ever since, we've been besties till date, even though I've been out of the country. And now that I've been in America, this is the longest we've been away. It's been 9 years. It's a record. Journey. And so that's fun facts and backgrounds about me. Back to the YouTube channel. The purpose for this YouTube channel is for my projects. A, luxury travel business to the Great Barrier Reef. Let me tell you a little details about the Great Barrier Reef. So, the Great Barrier Reef is the world's largest coral reef system, extending over 2,300 kilometers. I don't know what that is in miles because my math is not the greatest, but figure it out. It's a World Heritage Site. It has diverse marine life visible from space, baby. And it's a generous ecosystem. So I'm gonna show you guys a picture of the Great Barrier Reef. I'm actually supposed to put the picture. I don't know if you can see that, but look at that. Oh, that's gorgeous. So I love travel. I remember being a kid and we would do road trips. We go to Sunshine Coast, Malula Oz has over 2,000 different beaches you could be at every day. Getting in the car, road trip to the beach was fun for me. I leave when I was living in Australia, I lived by the beach and every morning I loved that I could wake up, take a stroll on the beach and go to work. I did take up surfing, but that didn't work out. And that's probably a regret I have in my life because I think I want to learn and know how to surf. But when I was taking up surfing, it said otherwise. I remember we went to camp, right? School camp. And when we were surfing, I couldn't get up on the board because you need a lot of strength. And when I say a lot of strength, you need a lot of upper body strength to get off the board. I could not, for the life of me, get up from that board. But guess what? My bestie with a broken arm could get up on the board. That was embarrassing. And ever since, and then I tried it another time. That didn't work. So the dreams of surfing died because I couldn't get up on the board. And this was on the sand, by the way. Let that be known that it was on the sand. This was not in the water. So imagine if I cannot get up on the sand. Would I be able to get up in the ocean? Baby, no. So I remember M2 went in the water because she could get off the board. This was embarrassing because she could get off the board on the sand. So she went in the water and I'm like, you're going to do that for us then. She had fun and we were on the sand watching her, envious. And so that's how the dream of learning how to surf died gradually. But this YouTube channel is for the projects of Juju, and that is the luxury travel business to the Great Barrier Reef. So as time gradually comes, I will be taking you guys along with me to all these trips and basically just showing you guys things I like to do because I feel like y'all will be interested, right? With that, also, I have a foundation in Ghana that does drives for children. I can't get my way down. My main focus is on children. That's just providing education, materials, health, helping out the kids, basically, for the future. So yes, you might, in the beginning, this might sound like I hated Ghana, but now look at me. So with that being said, that's what I personally have achieved so far. The travel business, it's still in process, so eventually y'all will get the highlights of my life about where we at with that project. One thing is about that, because it's going to be international, I want to attract customers from everywhere basically. So there's a lot of work that's needed into that, licensing, insurance, and stuff. So, baby, we ain't rushing that one. We are not rushing that. But the YouTube channel is just to give you guys an idea of what I like to do. And then when the business part comes in, y'all could just see that, hey, she told us, hey, she loves to travel and get into it. So, yes, that's the main goal here. I'm going to leave it at that for now because I just wanted to spill some tea with y'all. That's it. I didn't get the YouTube channel for doing my or cooking. There's more to the story. I'm not here to make money because I think I'm great at doing makeup or baby. I'm trying to share a part of my life with you guys from the start till we get there. So it's a stepping stone, slow momentums and stuff. I do have the name for the travel business. I will not be sharing that as of yet because I might change it. So every so far is in process. It's on paper. Some things are still being worked on. So we are taking one step at a time, not rushing it, but at the same time, not taking forever. This is something I would like to be done before I turn 45. I'm trying to retire by 45, baby. I'm trying to be by the lake house by 45. So that's the goal. That's all I'm going to say. That's the goal. So we'll see. Inshallah vibes, yeah. We will see. Also, if y'all have any questions, you want to just ask me in the comment section. Please, let's keep in mind that I don't have answers regarding things like schooling or visas. I do not know. I don't have answers for that. So I am not sorry. I would not be able to answer questions like that because that's a process I have never gotten into. I've never Googled it, I've never searched it. I am an Australian citizen, but these things were all done by the time I think I got my citizen. I had, by the time I was a teenager, I had an Australian citizenship. So I wouldn't be able to give you answers about how to go about it because I do not know and I don't want to mislead. So as we're waiting for this to, I'm liking this. I'm liking them. So that's all the tea I'm gonna give y'all regarding this YouTube channel. Y'all just gonna have to be watching me, the main character, for now. I know I have to do a drive. I want to do a big drive in Ghana with a charity. I don't know when I'm gonna do that, but I would definitely. The thing is, I would have to go to Ghana myself for that. Then go live. So you see where I'm going with this? I need to mentally, for me, I would have to mentally prepare that I will be in Ghana for this period of time and to be allowed to be shaken up out of my mentality routine is nothing bad. That's just me personally. Because the last thing I want is someone catching these hands or these tasers. I don't play. But I'm excited. That's a little bit about me. So I hope you guys will stay tuned to it and I will keep you guys entertained. Right now, This is just a work in progress, right? Process, progress, whatever. So y'all just gonna get what I give y'all. And if it's me doing makeup, then that's what y'all gonna get. Me doing makeup. Or if it's me shooting my cooking segment, is remember, the channel is about me sharing things that I like with the outside world. So cooking, hanging out at the beach, the things that you see me post, these are just things I personally enjoy. And I want to introduce you guys into a day in my life by doing these things that I love, enjoy, splurge on. So there's the makeup look for today. I hope you guys enjoy this mini video. And I hope and pray that the sound is working because lately the sound's been playing up on me. And on top of that, baby, today is one of my homegirls' birthday, and I have to get lips always need to look juicy, cause baby. So it's one of my homegirls' birthday, and I am about to go run a couple of errands. And these are things I don't like. That's why I don't bring you guys along. I don't want to vlog or video my errands. I feel like that's boring. No offense, body does, and I'm not here for that. I don't follow the crowd. I'm the leader. Y'all follow me. And I feel like posting errands are a bit personal. That's a lot of info into my personal life that I personally am not ready or willing to share yet. Might come a time I might loosen up and want to share that, but not right now. Birthday girl just responded. My birthday girl. Aw, birthday girl just responded. It's so funny. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little mini intro about me and my channel and look forward to the future with us. Thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate your support and I hope to see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment nice things on this channel. It's all about the vibes and it's positive vibes only. Wishing y'all a good day. Bye y'all.
The vibes surrounding me, guarding my